Hello and welcome to Channel 2.5 News. Today we have some interesting stories, starting with the headlines of local news. It has been reported by the London police that there has been a robbery at the London Mint. Fred Flintstone stole around $3 million last night at 10 o'clock. Mr. Flintstone has been stealing since he was 19 years old. He is currently 47 and has no job or kids. Flintstone has a big criminal record for lots of things: stealing, assault, murder. Flintstone appeared at the bank with illegal weapons, AK-47 and a pocket knife. He knocked out 2 guards and headed for a vault. As I reported earlier, Flintstone stole about $3 million, setting off many alarms in the building. Police officers set off looking in all directions, and still are today. At the London, Ontario bank at 10 o'clock, he stole keys from a guard. Flintstone went straight for the vault and stole as much as possible. He was unaware of the security cameras watching his every move. He then ran off, no one knows where. We do not yet know why this all happened. Our only clue is that Flintstone lives off stolen things, since he has no job. We will try our best to continue to inform you about this tragedy. Now let's take a look at some witnesses. Mr. Smith said, "I don't really know what happened, but I saw him racing towards the bank with a ski mask. The police are currently searching for Flintstone, and if you hear or see anything suspicious, please report it to the OPP." Now up next is Travis reporting about the Titanic.
February 8th, 2013 was a historical month for Titanic lovers, especially this one, Thomas. Mr. Thomas decided to lift the Titanic from the bottom of the ocean to his pool. How big is his pool, you ask? Well, it's 1,000 feet deep by 750 feet long and wide. Thomas stated that he will be giving tours of the Titanic starting in March. Mr. Thomas lives on a private island called Titanic World. He was born in 1922 on the iceberg that the Titanic crashed into. Thomas has watched every Titanic movie and is currently watching the TV series. He now lives in suite number 104 of the Titanic. When Thomas and his dad went scuba diving at 2:30, they noticed something on the ocean floor. On the way down to get it, they saw a cruise ship that read, "The Titanic." Then they decided that they would lift the Titanic from the bottom of the ocean. And by 5:30, it was above water. Turns out the shiny thing was a gold necklace. Though the ship had clothes, things from the gift shop, and furniture everywhere. It happened just off the coast of the private island.
It was just all inconvenient.
It was Thomas's idea to lift it from the bottom of the ocean. It was also Thomas's idea to give tours. Thomas's dad thought of giving above water tours. And that was history in the making.
Wow, that was really interesting, Travis. Now let's look at sports news.
Saturday night at 9:30 in the second period of LA and Vancouver games, things got out of hand. LA's defenseman Drew Doughty got an interference penalty and went to the penalty box to serve a 2-minute penalty. He knew what was going to happen. He knew because he was facing the Vancouver Canucks. The Vancouver Green Men were attending the game on Saturday and were sitting in the signature seats. They were sitting right beside the opposing team's penalty box. The Green Men have a history of getting opposing team players outraged. They do so by taunting them on the opposite side of their side of the glass. They do handstand and bang on the glass, doing a variety of different things. The solution to this was that the workers agreed with Doughty that it would have made sense to fix the glass anyways. The fans might break it and hop over the glass. After the Doughty had to pay $20 to fix the glass because it was his fault it broke. The Green Men were trying to let the LA player to break the glass. Doughty got two extra minutes for a penalty for a delay of game penalty. The workers stated the glass was already out of proper positioning and they didn't bother to fix it because it was in the penalty box. The Green Men stated, we did what we usually do at Vancouver hockey games.
That must have really hurt when he broke the glass.
Yes, it did. The injuries were he broke his hand.
Now for our last story is Mitchell telling us about a new device.
I will tell your kids to pay attention because this is for them. The new movie game chooser is out and available at EB Games. It is the hardest new movie and game. You get to choose your game, then beat it. is a movie afterwards of what you've done. Did you know hardcore mode is after the movie? Only available in Canada, but will be available in other countries on a different day. This game took 4 years to even think of and create. All the best editors, movie and level designers, character actors, props people, music teachers, special effects people, all came together from across the globe to make this product. All the graphic designers made it look realistic and lifelike, so you feel like you're the guy in the game. Best actors have made the voices so good there is no harsh words. People are still having trouble designing the case, so it is in a safe disk pouch until further notice. Some special actors are in this game that you know. For example, Selena Gomez and Jamie Foxx. This game is coming here from London, Toronto as well. I'm sure you kids are very excited, but you'll have to wait. My word, I just received word that there's tons of people waiting anxiously for the truckload of games coming in at 2 o'clock. It's coming by plane right now, so you may have to wait another hour or so. There will be enough copies. Will there be enough copies for everyone there? It seems as though it is coming at 2 o'clock, which is in 5 minutes. This is going to be really dangerous, people. Some of you will want to stay inside to avoid getting injured, and it will be intense. Some kids are trying to escape school to buy it. The trucks have finally arrived with the game, and the people are very excited. I just received information that it will go to the USA, China, and Albania. The plane should probably take a month or so to get to the countries. If the shipment doesn't make it, we will send another shipment in about another month or 2. So it does not happen again. Well, let's hope that the shipment makes it. First, it has hit our home country, Canada, a lovely country. Then it should hit USA, followed by China, and Albania. Tons of people have made out of the huge crowd with the new movie game chooser, and have decided what they are going to play when they get home. I've heard that tons of people prefer to play together than alone on this product. Also, people like to be traded. Some people say they are not going to be bored with this new product. More and more kids are trying to get this game by escaping school. Some kids have actually made it out of school and went to get the game. Everyone is trying to do this, but only a few of them. Teachers, make sure this doesn't happen again. And back to you, Josh.
Thank you, Mitchell, and that's all we have today.
Do the heart shake.
Bloopers.
Okay.
You started already?
Yeah.
Josh and Alex, tell the kids to pay.
Oh, really?
Okay.